Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Hope you're having a great day. In today's video, we are talking skincare, specifically about the Mixsoon skincare brand. Mixsoon is a Korean skincare brand, and I actually discovered them over on Ulta when they popped up on the Ulta website at one point last year. I don't even remember really when, but usually every single week I will pop onto Ulta, onto their like new arrivals tab, and I'll kind of skim through to see what Ulta is getting in. I really personally love shopping at Ulta, and I love the fact that they seem to be like gobbling up all of the brands right now. They have so many different amazing brands that are showing up over there. And as you guys know, I am a huge fan of skincare, and I was a little late getting into Korean skincare. But once I really entered that world, I was like, this is amazing. Koreans definitely know what they are doing with skincare, and I have definitely fallen in love with a few different brands from Korea. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and purchase a few items. Usually when I become interested in a skincare brand, I will pick up somewhere between 3 and 5 items from the brand to be able to test out and see how I feel about, you know, their stuff overall. So I decided to go ahead and pick up these 4 items from Mixsoon, and I've already finished one. These 2 are within like a week or 2 of being finished, and then this toner, I obviously have a little bit more time with this. This was actually the latest purchase for me a couple of months ago, the Glacier Water Hyaluronic Acid Serum. And I gotta be honest here, I think one of the main reasons that I popped this into my cart was because of the cute little bear on the label. So cute. That has nothing to do with the formulation, but yeah, I was just kind of like, oh, that's cute. Put it in the cart. I definitely wanted to try some other things anyway, and at that time I was like, yeah, let's put it in there. I always love toners for light layers of moisture, especially in the morning after getting straight out of the shower. And what I had read about this just on the Google machine, it got really good reviews. So I was like, yeah, pop it in. Anyway, I have been using these things obviously now for at least 2 to 3 months, and I've been using them very consistently. So I have incorporated all of these things into both my morning and usually my evening skincare routine as well. I am also someone who treats like the entire like upper half here. So whatever goes on my face goes all the way down to my chest. And I really think that Mixsoon has some fantastic formulations. Love pretty much all of their ingredients, to be perfectly honest. And the texture of these products just really appealed to me. So I thought in today's video, I would kind of take you through each of the products, give you some information about it, and then tell you how it has performed for me. I figured since we are finishing this stuff up that now is a good time to do that. So we're gonna get into it. I'll go ahead and link these products over at Ulta. I'm sure you can probably actually find them over at Yes Style or Stylevana. I'll see where I can find them on sale as well. I purchased them through Ulta because I like getting my points there, and also if things didn't work out for me, I kind of figured it would be easier to return them that way. So that's why I went through Ulta, but that is not the only website that you can find these products at. But I will go ahead and link them all in the description box. So if you want to go read up more about these items, please feel free to do so. But we're gonna go ahead and get into it now, and we're gonna talk about these amazing 4 products here, and I'll tell you what I plan on purchasing. So let's get into it. Really quickly before we get into it, I did make some notes for myself here that I am going to be reading off of. I just don't personally trust my brain cells to remember all of this information, so hopefully you don't mind. It just means that you're getting more accurate information from me. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. One of the first items that I purchased from Mixsoon was their bean essence here. And this particular product is meant to smooth the texture of your skin. It is supposed to help brighten your skin and then also provide long-lasting hydration. So let's address a few of the key ingredients in here. We have soybean ferment, which is going to help strengthen your skin's barrier. It is going to hydrate, and it is also going to just overall smooth your skin. The barley ferment is going to provide deep hydration. It soothes redness. So if you deal with rosacea or anything like that, you might want to look into this one. It also helps to boost the overall firmness of your skin. Then we have pomegranate ferment, which is obviously an antioxidant. Antioxidants are really great for not only inside of your body, but also for your skin. So the pomegranate ferment is going to just overall help to combat those signs of aging. And then lastly, we have Korean pear ferment, which is going to help brighten dull skin and help to fade dark spots. So I love this product. This is on my repurchase list. I will tell you right now though, if you are one of those people that does not like the feeling of the CosRx snail mucin, I can tell you you're not gonna like the texture of this because it has that very similar, like, do you see that sticky, slimy texture? I don't mind that at all, but I have some friends that do mind that texture. And so if something like that, like if you have sensory issues around that, you're probably gonna wanna skip this one. But what I will tell you is that once you get it on your skin and you start to like pat it in, it does really absorb quite quickly into your skin, and you obviously don't have to deal with that kind of slimy texture, if you will, for very long. It is one of those essences that really absorbs immediately into your skin, so you're not left with any type of tackiness at all. I really feel like overall this gives me a wonderful brightened look to my skin. I feel like especially on my neck, I would say over the last few months, like I feel like the skin on my neck has really kind of evened out a little bit more. And I am also now using this a little bit more frequently on my chest because I do have some discoloration on there just from accumulated sun damage. So I always do bring everything down for the most part, but this one I have kind of been a little bit more, you know, like purposeful about, especially for, I would say, like the last 2 months here. And yeah, it has definitely helped to brighten my skin. I love that, again, light layer of hydration that I can then build upon. This has not made me break out. It doesn't feel heavy or occlusive. It's really lightweight, and overall, I really like the ingredients in here, and I think they have been quite effective for me, especially when combined with the other items in my skincare routine. So yeah, this is something that I will be repurchasing. Great product. I feel confident ordering this now from other websites if I can find a better price. But again, it's always nice to shop at Ulta and get those points, especially if they are having a point multiplier or something like that. But yeah, I don't care where I get it from, but I will repurchase this in the future, and I would definitely highly recommend the product. If you have a lot of redness in your skin, if you just kind of deal with a lot of irritation, if you have oily skin, and again, you're looking for a lighter, hydrating product for your skin, I think this is a good one to check out. So if I still had oily skin, I would still purchase this. My skin is much more combo now, but during this winter, It's leaning a little bit more dry even, which is still crazy to me that my skin is so different. And it was a switch like that. I thought it would be this slow kind of progression into, you know, the oil like slowing down. It was like a switch one day where the oiliness was like, well, we're done. Used it all up, I guess. Anyway, all right, next let's talk about the toner. I love getting out of the shower and immediately going over to where my skincare is and then starting to apply my toners. I will usually layer like 2 or 3 different types of toners, and they all kind of have, you know, some different ingredients in them. But the idea for me with that is while I'm brushing my teeth for a couple of minutes, those toners then absorb into my skin, and then after I'm done brushing my teeth, I go in with the remainder of the skincare so that I don't, you know, like completely flood my skin. Always make sure that you give whatever you have in your routine enough time to fully absorb before, you know, you pile something else on top. So it's kind of how I do it. It has worked really well for me. So if you've never tried that, I would recommend it. Put on your toners, brush your teeth, and then continue on with the rest of your skincare routine. There are very few ingredients in here, and this has been fabulous, and it is another thing that I will repurchase. So the Glacier Water Hyaluronic Acid Serum is just meant to hydrate your skin. So it's a good thing basically for every single skin type. Even if you have oily skin, I think you should consider this. The Glacier water helps to calm the skin, and it helps to soothe irritated skin. Then you have 3 different types of hyaluronic acid in here, which are going to help maintain your skin's elasticity and also helps protect your skin's barrier as well. The texture of this is kind of interesting because it is slightly thicker than just water, but yeah, really nice lightweight texture here, not sticky or anything like that, and very quickly again goes into the skin and feels just like this rush of like hydration. It plumps the skin up and just really makes my skin feel comfortable, especially right now. It's pretty cold here in Oregon. It's very sunny. Like we've had some sunny weather for the last little bit here, but it is cold. And going in and out with the dogs or going to work and then going into all of these buildings where the heat is just blasting, you know, you've got that forced air like coming at your face, that can really dry your skin out. So really making sure that you have some serums or some moisturizer or some toners in your routine that are going to help soothe that dry winter skin is going to be a good thing. This is not outrageously expensive. There is a good amount of product in here. It's 10.14 fluid ounces. So yeah, it's over 10 ounces. This is a good amount of toner. Should last you quite a while. Again, bring it from here all the way down to here. Just like a shake or 2 in your hands is more than enough to press in all of those areas. So good stuff. Love that toner. Will repurchase that toner. I gotta tell you guys, I'm gonna repurchase all of these things. I'll just spoil it right now. There's not a bad product in this like initial bunch that I purchased here at all. Love them. Okay, this is done. Like I have literally squeezed the life out of this tube. This is the PDRN collagen cream, but don't let the word cream fool you. This is it. I wish I had some to show you. Let me see if I can just try to squeeze out the tiny, I can't. Like I'm literally like bending it, trying to get it out. There's nothing left in here. Oh, I got the tiniest bit. Okay, here we go. Now we can see, it's not a cream, it's a gel. Like it's a really light gel. See that? Oh, it's glorious. This is, that'd probably be the first thing that I would purchase, honestly, because the texture of this just appealed to me, because back when I was an oily skin girl, that is always what I wanted in terms of like texture in my skincare, is like a really lightweight gel. It just, it absorbs very, very quickly. It's soothing, but it also doesn't sit on your skin at all. All of these products absorb so quickly and easily. They never sit on top of the skin. Fabulous. Okay, we all know that the PDRN is like a huge craze in terms of like specific ingredients in skincare right now. I just purchased a number of other skincare products from Ulta again. Got a gift card for Christmas that have PDRN in them as well. The reason that I did that is because I had such a good experience with this and I just wanted to see, you know, like how it was from other brands. So PDRN is going to provide lasting hydration for your skin. It is going to help improve elasticity. It supports the skin's barrier. It's a really wonderful ingredient. It's obviously all the rage right now. This particular PDN is sourced from rice. There is also low molecular collagen in this formulation, peptides, there's niacinamide, there's hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid, there's rice ferment in here, turmeric, holy basil, and then adenosine, which is really good for helping wrinkles look more smooth. So yeah, love this product. And honestly, I probably used a little bit more than I should most days. And I was using this morning and night, and again, applying it everywhere. I really feel like, especially here on my neck again, it just like the texture of the skin on my neck has improved so much over the last several months here. I feel like, not that it was ever really rough, but like, you know, every once in a while I'd be like, like, am I doing enough for my neck? But I feel like since incorporating specifically the PDRN here, that, you know, I've started noticing some really good changes. So again, really beautiful hydration from this. It feels wonderful on the skin. It's not heavy. I don't have a bad thing to say about it. And, you know, what I think my main goal with skincare is right now is to not necessarily see like a whole lot of massive progress. I am kind of at a place where I am, quite frankly, very content with my skin for the most part. I have melasma that pops up every now and then. And so, you know, that's like a constant battle that we are either dealing with, or it's fine for a little bit and then it comes back and we deal with it again. It's just a thing, it's fine, whatever. But yeah, like overall, like I'm very content with the look of my pores, the overall tone, the texture of my skin. I feel like it is smooth. So as long as I can maintain that, I'm happy. And these products here so far have definitely helped me do that. But if you are someone who maybe you have taken a break from skincare, or you feel like you have maybe plateaued and you just need to think about some different ingredients or something, these are some of the things that I might definitely encourage you to at least read about or look into. So yeah, good stuff here. We have one more product here, and I'm also almost done with this bad boy. I am right here, so not much time left with this one, honestly. This is their Master Serum. I want to say that this is one of the more expensive products from Mixsoon. I think this was 40 bucks, but I purchased it when it was on sale. Ulta has been putting these Mixsoon skincare products on sale. In fact, I think today, as I was, you know, taking my notes and stuff about the ingredients, I think I saw that the bean essence was on sale. So hopefully it still is, because it was under 20 bucks. So quite affordable. But yeah, this Master Serum is not currently on sale, at least not at Ulta, but this is good stuff. Again, incredibly fast absorbing. So this is supposed to help form a protective barrier and rebalance, and once again, strengthen your skin's barrier. We've mentioned here a lot of times, like the skin barrier. It is really, really important that you maintain that, especially if you are someone who uses a lot of actives. You need to protect your skin, and things like this kind of help to re-up that barrier as you are, you know, piling on the tretinoin, the tranexamic acid, the azelaic acid, the BHA, all of that stuff. You know, you have to make sure that you replenish your skin and then also protect your skin's barrier. So this is a great way to do it here. It is supposed to help reduce dark spots and uneven skin tone overall. We have Centella Asiatica in here, which helps with collagen production. It helps heal wounds. It's incredibly soothing. I've been using Centella for a really long time from a lot of different brands, and it's another one of those ingredients that honestly I kind of look for when I am putting something into my cart. Good stuff and really, really effective. There's also Bifida ferment in here, which helps strengthen your skin's barrier again. It improves the elasticity and it deeply hydrates the skin. And then panthenol, which is an amazing ingredient. It's kind of a boring one and it's in a lot of different products, but it really is effective. It just helps to improve the skin's barrier function. So yeah, this definitely has been a part of my routine morning and night for a couple of months now. It only, I use about, I don't know, maybe like half a dropper full, and I just plop that into my palm here. I then, you know, like distribute it between my fingers like this, and I just press it into the skin. And like it says, it absorbs incredibly quickly and then allows me to move on to the next product in my skincare routine while providing me with really great ingredients and again, protecting that barrier, which is, let's all say it, the name of the game right now, especially in the winter. So if you are in the market for some new skincare and you are specifically looking to protect your skin, to hydrate it, and if you like lighter layers of moisture, if that's what works for you, I would wholeheartedly recommend any of these 4 products here. I would repurchase any of these, and I will in the future. So for me, the Mixsoon skincare line was definitely a hit, and I will be revisiting them here soon. So yeah, I would love to know what you have tried from Mixsoon. Do you have any recommendations for me from some other products from this brand that might be worth considering based on my skin's needs? You guys know my skin's needs by now. I talk about it a lot. So, but yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions for me. But I was really excited to finally share my thoughts because after having used these products for like a good long while now, I can honestly say that they are incredibly effective and very easy to use. They haven't made me break out. They are non-irritating. I don't think any of this stuff has any fragrance in it. No, nothing here smells like, no, there's no fragrance, I don't think, in any of these products that I could detect at all. So if you are sensitive to that, again, might be worth considering this line. But anyway, I cannot wait to see what you guys think about Mixsoon. So let me know all of your opinions, thoughts, reviews, whatever in the comments. I appreciate you guys being here. Subscribe if you are new. Lots more skincare updates coming because I have really incorporated a number of new things into the old routine, and we are getting to the point where I have used those products for at least 2 months. So yeah, stay tuned for more skincare reviews. I appreciate you guys being here. Subscribe if you're new, yada yada. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.